Hello and welcome to the Lori Whitlock YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you all of the new 3D pumpkins and ornaments that I have recently released, and we're going to walk through how to put them together step by step. I absolutely love this design. It's so easy to put together, and the only glue that you need is to attach the different colored stems if you choose to use those, but you do not have to use those. Like for instance, this beautiful witch version does not have additional colors up there. I think they're particularly cute for the fall ones, but this one's obviously we've mixed and matched and put the Halloween ones in there too. So you can get creative and change those out if you want, but you will need glue for that. And then also for the vellum pieces, if you want to put those in. Again, you wouldn't absolutely have to put those in if you were decorating for a party and needed something quick and didn't want to do too much work for it. You could just leave those panels out. A tea light looks really cute inside of these. Let me grab one real quick. So the panels on the side just remove very simply just by taking those two tabs out of the two slits there, and you can see that a tea light or two or three would fit in there really well on those pumpkins. Then once you turn that on, you can just place that panel back in place and that will look great. The tea light will also fit inside the ornament, just as so. As you can see, that fits in nicely if you wanted to light up a special little tree with a few of these ornaments on it. So let's get started putting them together. Oh, before we do that though, let's go through all the different styles. So I've got, I'm just going to go through them one at a time. Let's start with our kitty cat and this cool spider web. So on this version, you'll probably want to slow your machine down and maybe do a double or triple cut to get all those details cut out perfectly. It's got some pretty intricate designs, but we've had pretty good luck. We cut this out on the Silhouette Cameo. I'm sure it would also work perfectly on a Cricut. So let's move on to the next Halloween design. We have this adorable little witch flying with some bats and a spider web as well. And this one's done in all black. It was pretty simple to put this one together because we haven't added any extra colors up on the top stem. We have a haunted house, spooky night with a little moon and some stars and bats and even a little creepy fence and a graveyard. Such a cute scene. And how cute would it be to take these different panels and mix and match them? So if you buy the bundle, you can put the witch in and the cat and the house and just have every side different, or you could rotate 3 different ones and repeat them each twice. That would be super cute as well. Okay, moving on to, let's see, I do have some more insert panels for Halloween, so let's just go through those. There's a set that has this darling little ghost, and there's a set with a spooky tree with a cat and a little graveyard scene, and then this sweet happy pumpkin with a dangling spider from a spider web. I think the spider webs look particularly cool on these, so I've incorporated quite a few spider webs. So that is the Halloween lineup. We have those 6 designs, and we have 4 awesome ones for fall. So let me pull those out next. First of all, we have this sunflower, and I think it's just so pretty with all the details. It looks so lacy and pretty. Same with this vine design. It's just so elegant. Both of these, wouldn't they be beautiful? Just mixed. You could scale them differently as well. Scale them up or down a little bit to give some variety if you make a little display. And then I absolutely love this pumpkin version. It just rounds out this set so beautifully. I've got flourishes, flowers, pumpkins, and I also have a solid panel design set. You can either cut those out of pattern paper, which is super cute, or you could cut them out of solid if you just want a plain orange pumpkin. So super fun for mixing, matching, and creating a little display if you'd like to, or just make one for a cute tiered tray or a shelf somewhere in your house. So that's our fall lineup. You can buy those in 2 separate bundles. There's a Halloween bundle and a fall bundle. And then we have a set of 9 absolutely gorgeous Christmas ornaments. We have stars, Christmas trees. This is called Nativity 2, polka dots. And I have several in baggies here. We have another nativity that's, you'll notice that this is the, this is the reverse. So you're getting the color or the light that would show through on Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. And on this one, you're getting the negative space that will show through and leave a shadow for the nativity and the little Bethlehem scene in the background. So we have that nativity one. Again, we have a solid panel so that you can cut that out of a pattern paper, or a solid for just a simple look. I mean, you can do, you know, a simple pattern or a more complex pattern. I should probably take these out of the bags with them have the cutout so you can see them better. We have this beautiful floral pattern. Supposed to look a little poinsettia-ish, kind of a modern take on that Christmas pattern, floral pattern. We have a stripe pattern set, and look how pretty it would be to cut this whole ornament out of a metallic or glitter paper, or any solid color, green or white or red, or here's beautiful gold. And you can do what we did and make every side different, or you could make the entire ball glittery. How beautiful would that be? So there's so many creative variations you can do with this, both for Christmas, fall, and Halloween. Just get creative. So this is a beautiful snowflake pattern. Again, a tea light would just light these up beautifully. So let's move on. That should be all 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 in that Christmas set, 4 in the fall set, and 6 in the Halloween set. I'm telling you, they are so fun to put together and easy to put together that I think you're going to want all of them. And I think that these little Christmas ornaments would make fantastic gifts for, you know, somebody in your life that you don't want to spend a lot of money on. I know the economy is kind of tight right now, but you do want to remember them at the holidays. So something like a postman, or somebody that's a clerk at the grocery store, or a teacher, or a neighbor. Just a cute little ornament like that. In fact, these would probably fit inside my cupcake box really well. And I'm going to test that out. And if not, I will create a box that they fit in and post that in the next little bit. So it'd make it even better for gift giving, right? So let's put together one of the ornaments and one of the pumpkins. Let's just take this beautiful sunflower one, and I'm just going to take it apart, and you can see how easy it comes apart, and then we'll put it back together. So first you just take off these panels. That would be the last step in assembly. And the main part of this project is these 3 crisscross pieces that interlock together, and then these little discs that slip into the notches down at the bottom. I'm just going to take this out. The flexibility of paper is essential in this project, so you'll want, well, or cardstock. I'm just saying it wouldn't work very well out of wood or something like that that's rigid. You have to be able to bend the material to get it in and out. So you can see how that just falls out. You could even mail these flat. All the pieces could be mailed in an envelope like that, and the recipient could put it together. So a cute gift to send to a college student or a loved one, a mom, somebody that might want to put this together. Okay, so to put this together, you're going to take the piece that has the vines and the notches on the inside, and the piece with the notches on the outside and inside, and put those together first. So take that piece that has the notches on the outside and slip it inside the piece with the vine and the notches on the inside. and we'll just snap that together, and that should lay relatively flat and line up nicely. And then you're going to take the piece with the notches just on the outside and slide that into the middle. Just put the notches together on the top here and use that flexibility and put that notch down in the bottom. And that completes the base of our pumpkin. That should all line up neatly, fold nice and flat. And then when you go to stand it up, it should be even in, 6 sections, okay? And that's where our discs come into play. The one that's solid can go on the bottom or the top, and the one with the holes in it or the windows in it, which is not included on all the files. Some of them are just solid. So if you want the one with the notches in it, you'll need to go and grab one of the files that has the notches in the top. If you want those to show through with a tea light or something. I thought that would be fun. But you're gonna take the one that goes on the top, and if you want to put vellum on the back side, you certainly can. And let's take that into the middle and just put that into one of the notches and work your way around the pumpkin, putting one notch in at a time. And when you get to the last one, you'll need to, again, use that flexibility of the cardstock and just slip that in place. Oh, but this one slipped out of place as I was working, so I'm going to need to pull that over and get it into its right notch. So you can see how easily our pumpkin's starting to take form. Now we're going to flip that over and put the bottom in just in the same manner. So get that piece into the middle and just start lining up those notches all the way around. The beautiful thing about these is you can take them apart and save them from one year to the next. So once you make these gorgeous pumpkins, you'll be able to use them again and again. So now that we're to this point, you can see how easy it's going to be to put together. You just take a panel and slide it into the notch here, or the slit that's cut at the top and at the bottom, and just continue on around the pumpkin until you get each of those panels in place. And for the vellum, we've just glued that on from the back side so that that covers those panels, and it looks really pretty with the glow of a tea light inside. But like I mentioned, you would not have to put those panels in if you didn't want to. Or you could use a contrasting paper. That would look really nice as well if you don't want to light them up with a tea light. Okay, and that is it. Our pumpkin is completely assembled and ready to display. So most of the work on this would be gluing the pieces onto the top and gluing the vellum on, and then putting it together is really a quick and easy job. So let's work on one of the ornaments. I've just used a little jute string for the top to hang it on the tree. And we've used some glitter cardstock for the top of the ornament, which actually adds a lot of reinforcement. I mean, any color would add a lot of reinforcement, but because it's got 3 layers of cardstock, it really adds a lot of nice reinforcement, so it's nice and strong. Let's take out these panels on the side and assemble this from the beginning. Again, it assembles in the exact same manner, so I think it'll be pretty simple for you. You can resize these files as well. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to use the flexibility here to kind of push in the middle of this to release those notches. Because this is smaller, it's going to be a little bit tighter to get everything in place, but it is doable. So let's pull that middle piece out, and then we'll do these top pieces as well. Again, I'm pushing on the middle to use that flexibility to get those pieces out. Okay, again, these will lay flat for mailing if you would like to mail this to somebody. And let's pull this apart. Let's see, there's the one that we need to pull out first. Okay, so this is the last piece to go in. It has the notches on the outer edges. And the two that go together first look like these two. Okay, the one that has the hanger on it and the one that has notches inside and outside, those go together first. So let's just take those two and nest them together using those slits on the inside and outside, and that will lay nice and flat. Then we'll take this piece that has the slits on the outer edges and put that in, just using those slits to guide them together. Okay, so that's the basic ornament, and there is not a flat bottom on the ornament. It's nice and round, so it doesn't stand like the pumpkins do. So as we're working with this, it won't really stand on the table. On this one, I don't have any opening panels on the top and bottom, so they look identical. As you put these in, just line each one up as you go around the ornament. Of course, they all want to slide out. Maybe I'm gonna try doing the one directly across. You can play around with this and see if that makes it easier for you. Yeah, that actually does kind of help to get the one directly across here on the small ornament in place first. Okay, we're going to have to bend that paper just a little bit to get those to line up. And the last notch is right there. Okay. You can see that as you take them apart and put them back together, it does wear the paper a little bit. So as you try and save them from one year to the next, you might consider keeping the ornaments put together because they're smaller, maybe easier to keep in an ornament box or something. Okay, I'm going to put the bottom in. And I'm going to try that technique again, just lining up the one directly across first. Oh, of course, they slip out as I work. I'm just going to go do the neighbor. Okay, you get one in and then get the one directly across in and line up each one around the sides. Okay, and then we have our bottom in place. So we have the basic structure of the ornament together. And now it's super easy to just slip those panels in. And let's try something while we're at this point. Let's try a little mix and match, just for fun. So you cut these out of different colors if you wanted. You do a pattern. Here we have the Christmas tree, the floral, the stripe. And you could do, I'm not going to do Christmas tree again because it's green. Let's try this snowflake. And say we did a Christmas tree again here, just for fun. And we'll even throw in a nativity scene here in between the trees. This might not be exactly the pattern you choose. I'm just grabbing at random what I have, but you can see how you have a lot of flexibility and how much fun you could have with making different patterns or different combinations. So there you have it. You have our ornaments and our pumpkins for both Halloween and for Christmas and for fall. So I hope you enjoy making these super cute 3D pumpkins and ornaments. And please let me know if you have any questions. Please feel free to comment on this YouTube video. Please like and follow. the Lori Whitlock YouTube station so that we can continue to bring you more fun assembly videos and tutorials. Have a wonderful day and a happy fall and Christmas season. Bye-bye.